So we are recording. Um, Tonight I want to go over, we're in May. So it's kind of crazy that this whole year has passed by. I don't know about you, but I was expecting some more from tax season. I mean, I'm not complaining by any means, but my tax season last year was like way better. And I don't mean like personally, money wise, it was just like potentials everywhere. And I kind of had heard through the grapevine anyway that people didn't get as much back as they thought. I just figured I wouldn't get a lot back anyway because I didn't work all last year. I mean, what kind of taxes am I going to get? I had a kid. That was about it. Um, so last night we were kind of talking about this, and it's actually like we're still seeing a lot of growth going on in the company, but it's a planting season. So if you haven't been in this long enough, or if you've never heard of this, a planting season is you're not going to get as the same results that you were getting like a month or so ago, except now you're definitely you're talking to a lot of people. It's just a little quieter. Enrollments are usually a little bit quieter, but all of the work that you're doing right now is going to pay off like in 3 to 6 months from now. And that's kind of how this works. So I decided on May 1st, if you guys want to join with me now, that's totally fine. Like, it's not the end of the month. We still have 9 days left. Anything can happen. I know because I've done it. Some of you guys are still looking to get charted for your first promotions or to just promote in general. And like, you're just kind of feeling like you're spinning your wheels because you're posting and you're messaging and you're following up and you're doing all these things. And it's so, so good. Sometimes it's just the time of year. It's just the season and how it goes, you know? A while back, like a year ago, I think, Sarah Neerman sent me a target chart, and it showed me like their sales. And their sales aren't always going up and up and up. They've got like plateaus, and sometimes they go down and sometimes they go up. And that's kind of how this business is. But you got to stay kind of ahead of the game. So I know that it's going to be quiet, but that means I'm kind of working on me and my messages. So I'm trying to be myself in my messages. Now, if you guys have been sending me stuff, like, I will give you my template, but I switch it up to be my own words. The reason why people join and buy from me is because it's coming from me. It kind of just, I can teach you how to personalize it. I want you guys to send, you can always send screenshots and ask if like, hey, is this what I should send? Or do you have thoughts on this? This is what I want to send. I mean, I do that with my enroller. I like to play off and bounce off ideas like that, just because somebody might have a really good idea that you're just not, like, you're not seeing. You get what I mean? Like, I had somebody recently. I'm really excited about Host a Post. Like, if you guys don't do Host a Post, it's so good for your business. Those people watch my stuff on a regular basis. So I just signed up somebody the other day from a Host a Post who had they saw my thing on Instagram, and they didn't just sign up at first, okay, but I followed up. So May 1st came around, and I wanted to hold myself accountable. So this is what I was talking about. I want you guys, whoever's on here, if you want to make an extra $500 a month during these summer months and when it's quiet, you guys need to come and chat with me, because I really want to do an accountability group. I get really excited when somebody tells me that they've been messaging or that they've been posting and they've been playing with this idea or this idea, and we're just all working together because we all want the same things. We all want to get that extra, like, a little bit of money so that we can go grocery shopping. Like, I was thinking about it today, and I bawled my eyes out while I was in Hannaford's, because just a year ago, like, I couldn't just go out on a whim and get another round of weekly groceries. And today I could. And I'm so humble and grateful for those moments, because I've been so broke and broken. I know I worked for my butt off for this. And yeah, it didn't happen the next day, but it was so worth it. And it wasn't even just the paycheck. I talk about this all the time in my lives. I feel so at peace and free because of this company and what it has taught me to do with myself, that I don't know, I wanna work with some of you guys, like, more one-on-one. You get what I mean? Like, I love this stuff, and I would love for you guys to know my tips, like, every day. So I wanna create, like a chat, like a message chat just for us to focus and zoom in on those things. So somebody on the group, I've kind of been doing this for a little while with her just to see how it bounces off. And it gets me excited every single time I wake up to a message who's like, yo, I just got 2 posts in. You know what? I don't care if I didn't enroll today. I know I got my posts in. I know I messaged my hardest. And I know I was myself. Like I did my bare minimums and maybe even exceeded. Yeah, I felt tired a little bit, but you know what? Like I took some keto energy and I felt awesome. So like let's kick ass, you know? Like I am like ready to go because people are going to see you this summer. They're, you know, if you keep posting and talking about how excited you are to be working towards Diamond, that's what I did all last summer. That's all I talked about. And I promoted during the summer months. Okay, get this. So my first time I promoted was in June. May. May. And the 2 people I had working underneath me were kind of non-existent, if I'm going to be truthful. I just booked it with my posts and messaging, and that's all it took. And eventually those seeds during like a BOGO deal flew. Like this defining gel, I've already gotten a few LCs to reorder some stuff just because I'm excited about it. If you're excited about something, share it with your followers. That's what's going to bring business to you. And you're just going to, like, you may be messaging a bunch of people and not getting a bunch of responses, but I'm going to tell you, there's going to be that one day where you're like, oh my God, I want to quit. And somebody's going to order like 120 BV of crap because they saw your message online about how to text more info about this skinny coffee. I'm not kidding you. It happens all the time. It happens to me and it's the most random people. I've had people order who, you know, it's like 12:30 at night and I just want to pass out. Like I get tired, guys. Like I have really bad insomnia. Any kind of light sound, none of that. Like I can't sleep. My baby's awake and I don't even care. Like I try to work my business into the wee hours, but if I don't turn my brain off, I'll probably never go to sleep. So I have to put my phone down from about like 1 to 2 a.m. But I still want to work my business just because like there's somebody else out there who wants that double diamond. And if they talk more to more people, then I'm kind of shit out of luck, right? Like that's how I feel personally. So I stay up a little bit later and I add like an extra 10 friends on Facebook. And I'm telling you every single time, God, faith, the universe, whatever rewards me for it because the next day I'll see something in my inbox that just keeps me going to the next day and gets me excited for the next one and the next one because I don't care how many no's I have to go to. Here, getting that yes, like I literally do a happy dance all around the house. And that like state of gratitude is what I thrive off of. Like that's what I live for at this point. It's a high. And it's a proud moment to know that like you pushed through all the bullshit and all the people who told you that you couldn't do it and kind of give them like I guess like peace out. Yeah, I did. I knew I could. Um like nothing replaces that. I seriously, yeah, that's me. I'm going to bed at like 10:30 and then I'm just sitting there like with my face glued. And I try to do a mixture of things, but I really do get caught up in messaging because there are people who are like up late at night and I'm trying to keep track of my numbers a little bit more. And focus a lot on my follow-ups. So that's my point of weakness. If you guys aren't in the Success Academy yet, you need to get there. There's like a personality quiz that I took a while back and it told me my strengths and my weaknesses. I ended up like researching my strengths and following celebrities and influential people who talked about these strengths and kind of like helped me cling on to that. And then I worked harder, okay? And then I promoted that month. Like, I'm not kidding. All I did was zoom in on my strengths, stop giving a shit about my weaknesses and telling myself that I couldn't do it. And I promoted with, like, oh my God, it was so much volume within like 2 weeks. And only maybe me and 2 other people were working, and that's on a diamond chart. Like, it's possible. You can do whatever you are capable. I've seen really crazy things happen in this business, and it's just keeping your eye on the goal. Like, if you guys have dreams of paying off debt and buying new cars and getting a new apartments, like, hold yourself accountable, dude. Write that shit down every single day. Every single day. I want to go to Hawaii. I'm trying not to want to go to Hawaii because I mean it's kind of like in lava right now, but I miss it so much. So maybe I'll just like settle for the Disney thing because I want to go to Disney too. So what, I don't know, whatever. But me and my husband are actually like talking and having these conversations about planning these big goals and how can I incorporate my business to help me do so, you know? Like, that's what you want to do. So if you guys have these goals, write them down and then try to figure out how to get there. Like, okay, so my husband and I want to travel more. That means I got to see a travel agent. Well, I'm going to try to talk to people who have gone to a travel agent, see what they've done, see who they've talked to. And I'm kind of finding the best of the best, and it's leading me to where I want to go. That's exciting, guys. And I keep posting about it on my business. I keep talking about it in my lives. It excites other people, and that's all this is. People want to get to like you. They want to get to know you, and then they're going to trust you. Okay? And that's why they're going to buy from you, or they're going to join your team. So this is just a planting season. And I posted this thing the other day about seeds. So a seed, in order for it to thrive, and it knows this, okay? So it knows this. In order for it to thrive, it has to be covered in dirt, in total darkness, okay? Trying to fight to find the light and to reach for the light so that it can grow big, strong, and tall, right? That's how I feel about me and this business, and I let it transform me. I feel more like myself than I ever have in my 28 years of life, and that's because I went to conference and I met Matt Neerman, okay? I met Matt Neerman and Sarah Neerman and everybody else, but there was something that Matt said that really stuck out to me because I was trying to take in the party that I was at. We were at like a VIP party with Jade Hooper and Ali Frazier and just everybody, Hope Weston. And this was before they were like, some of them were big. And now like they're all promoting, and it's amazing to see like if she can do it, I can do it. And I mean, there have been people who didn't finish high school who got to like certain ranks. Like, anybody could do this business. There were people who had problems with drugs. There were people who had problems with domestic violence. There were people who had, shit with abusive parents. Like, it doesn't matter what you have going on, or if you're diagnosed with depression, anxiety, whatever have you, like, you can do this business. You can get through it. Just allow this business to kind of transform you along the way. And I don't mean it as stop being yourself. I mean it as like, be yourself 110%. And just incorporate the business into your life with it. Like, it's kind of, that's what I feel like I've been doing for the past year. And it's just, I've never been more proud of anything. My business is like my second baby. And it's because like I decided when probably Ruby stage, I was like, yo, I'm done. I want to be emerald and diamond, and those are leadership roles. And all a leader is, okay, I've never been like a natural born leader. That is not me. I'm very scared, shy. Doing these Zooms used to freak me the F out. And now I'm looking at it in a different light. It's, instead of being the chess piece, you are the chess player. I'm taking control of my life. I may not be able to control every little thing of what my team does, what they post, what they want to message, what they want to, if they don't want to take my advice, that's okay, fine. But if that means you need to like also consciously accept that you're going to fail forward and learn along the way. Does that make sense? I want to teach you everything that I know, but yeah, we're all going to make mistakes. The month that I went diamond, can I tell you, like, real, I took somebody else's message. Used it as my own, and we actually ended up talking to the same potential, and I looked kind of like a dummy. It's whatever. Do you know what I did? I didn't cry about it. I didn't give myself a pity party. I didn't tell myself I was never going to message again. I just kind of laughed it off, and I was like, okay, just won't do that again. And you keep going. Um, so since May 1st, I've also made a decision that every Sunday I write down my goals, and every day I make sure to actually take this shit seriously. So like there's so many times where I've just like not looked at my planner and like skipped over something, even though I've consciously read it and I just don't want to do it. Does that make sense? Um, I'm holding myself accountable. I'm like highlighting the stuff I need to do, like in pink. I have quotes in yellow, and then like anything in orange are like the serious hot potentials where we've talked more than once, so that when I go through my follow-ups, okay, I see bing, bing, bing. Those are the people I want to talk to first. Like somewhere along the line, our conversation ended, and it was a really good conversation. So they're more likely to join with me than somebody like most likely on the spot. So I go to them first. And I've been sending out messages really, really fast with the way that Shelby has taught me. I have heard that not everybody can do what Shelby taught. And I've also heard that it might be because you don't have a business profile. So when you go to my Instagram, it says that I'm like a blogger. It's a more professional look to my Instagram. It's something in my settings that I chose to do, but I can see how many people are clicking on my profile to view every single day. I can't see who they are, but I can see kind of the demographic that they're in. If I really want to, I can pay to sponsor ads, but I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to pay for like a free service. Like that's what Instagram does. Instagram's already showing my stuff around if I just do a bunch of hashtags. So that's another thing I've been doing. Hashtags have been good. My husband's been testing it out for me as well. If you have a certain amount of hashtags, I want to say it's like 9, no less than 9. And start with the least popular hashtags first and work your way to the most popular. I'm going to do some research I can do on the algorithms with that, but that's been getting me more likes, more comments, more interactions. What are the 3 categories you guys use for planners? What do you mean? I like Shelby is super organized about her planner. Some people are like that. I don't know. I write a little bit of everything everywhere. Like that's kind of my problem. I'm really unorganized. So I don't know if that's like a great question for me. But this is kind of what keeps me in check. I do certain colors to stand out so that I can do these things. And then like if I have a team training that I'm supposed to hold for you guys, I hold myself accountable by sending you guys that message every morning. What categories are highlighted? So I highlight my like hot potential, so I've been doing this, hey, question for you, and then they answer and they say yes, and then I give them either a potential loyal customer message, which is something like, I can always type it in the chat, something like, I know that this is coming kind of out of left field. I have one more spot available for my 90-day challenge. I would find you a product that you'd love, give you 40% off, plus a 10% credit. Would you be interested? I'm actually like pretty upfront, and people will tell me, if they say, yes, yeah, I'd love to, what's it about? That's when I highlight them in orange and put a star next to their name, so that I know that they've already said yes to being interested. And then if the conversation goes a little bit further, I'll write down like what product they're interested in, and by their name I'll see if it's like a PLC or PDT. But all of my hot potentials, like somebody who's definitely said yes to either a potential distributor message or a potential loyal customer message, those are highlighted in orange. Pink is kind of my self-development and my team stuff. So all of my team Zooms, all of our calls, every Monday night we have the Show Me the Money call, and then the corporate Mark Pentecost live at 10. And then Tuesday, I feel like we have something on Tuesday too. I'm sorry, I just have them all saved in my phone, and then I call the number. My three-way chats for team calls is also in pink. I also do, the first thing that I do in the morning is manifest. So I get like a clear vision. I listen to a YouTube, and as stupid as it sounds, I listen to this YouTube video every single day, and if I don't listen to it, it throws off my day. It's like I forget what I'm really aiming for with this business, and I doubt myself. And then it's really easy to just stay in that self-pity mode. It really is. So, and I know that I'm the type of personality who lets her feelings run her life. So I have to be really cautious of that. And this is kind of my way of staying on check. So if I feel like kind of down about something, or kind of yucky, or somebody's rubbed me the wrong way, I will self-develop. And it was funny. I sent that it was letting it go, or the importance of let it go. I don't know. It was a TED Talks with Jill just yesterday, and it was because somebody was mean to me when they messaged me. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I get anxiety about messaging because I don't want people to be mean to me. And sometimes in the past, it used to keep me from messaging. But that's so stupid, because then I started talking more and more to people, and I came to this conclusion, like, I would talk to somebody and come across their way, and I would make their freaking day by talking to them. I would make their flipping day by being like, hey, I would love for you to join my team. Hey, I would love for you to test out my products and give me an honest review. And they're like, I've been watching your stuff for months, dude, and I was too scared to message you. That, like I said, that's the kind of stuff, like, I love that. If I hadn't messaged, like, I wouldn't have that, and they wouldn't have that. I wouldn't make somebody happy or smile during the day. Like, that's how I see it. And I just keep going. So, but I got to keep filling my cup up, because if I don't, and I feel discouraged and let it run me, like I said, I go into those like funks with my business. So I've actually came across that. YouTube is my favorite. I have a YouTube channel. I upload all of my team chats. If you guys want to promote, if you guys want to go far in this business, start acting like a diamond. Start acting like a ruby. Like, do what the successful people do. I was having Zoom chats like this when I was a ruby, just to see who would get on. I wanted to see who was serious about this, and I wanted to see who, if I could do it. I tested myself. You know what I mean? Like, if this was something I was scared of, I knew it was going to be my next stepping stone into my business that I needed to conquer. Like, I knew it. And now I love this stuff. I love talking to you guys. I love posting in the team pages. I'm not going to lie, going live in the Black Diamond page is a little scary for me, but now that I've done it twice, I just feel like I can do it over and over and over again and just get better. Just get better. And one day I'm going to be on a stage telling everybody my story about how nobody believed I was going to be a double diamond leader or presidential or ambassador. Like, I truly feel that one day I'm going to help a lot of people in this business and in this company, and I have to keep going for that. I have to. But yeah, so has anybody heard, I mean, like, fake it till you make it? I'm not asking you to be a fake person. I'm telling you to, if you gotta fake your confidence, like, do it. Like, that's something I learned from Tony Robbins. Like, that's a normal, like, everyday, some people have, you gotta shake it off. And confidence is not, like, not something you're born with. I literally have to, like, dance my way sometimes to be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to post that post. I know that's a kick-ass post. And I don't care if I'm scared to, like, be vulnerable about it and tell people about how, I was so broke that I had to go to a homeless shelter and, like, get the food there. And I still, like, remember those days, and I'm not ashamed of them. I'm not. My family used to give me a hard time. So that's a thing. If you guys have negative people in your life, cut them out. Talk to me more. Like, talk to your, like, this was my second family. You guys don't know my immediate family, so we can talk a little bit about it. They did not believe in this. They did not believe in me. They didn't even purchase from me until I went diamond. So, like, I knew that they wouldn't really buy into this. And my mom, she still thinks it's kind of like not real. My sister gets asked all the time if I'm like actually making money with this. And I just think it's funny because my sister knows, she's seen it. She's seen my bank account. She's like, she's even thought about doing this herself, but people hold themselves back. And it's just, you're not in, I don't know. I think a lot of us also get caught up following the same people over and over and over again, trying to drag them along and let them go. Like, some of these, if you got to keep dragging your feet to get them to join your team, you're probably going to have to drag them like that to work too. And you want somebody who's excited for your team and excited to do this. And that's like the biggest thing I've learned. It's not, don't just put a name onto a chart. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about that. You want somebody who's ready to go, and has those dreams and has those goals. Yes, and Shelby, people who gave dates, people who responded, next day follow-ups. For my next day follow-ups, I just go through my list and see who I talked to the day before. And with the Instagram, kind of the way that it has been, I can star it in my Instagram messages and just kind of go all the way back and work my way up. That's what I did today. Today was a big follow-up day for me. And I say a lot of this, like, positive affirmations throughout the day, especially when I feel like the world is working against me. Because before this business, I was really I got caught up in drama. It was just, you hear the wrong things all the time, or just negative stuff, and you don't realize how it's affecting you and what you believe about yourself until you take yourself out of that little party or inner circle, and life just like changes so fast. So my family will go back to that. I used to be really close with them, and I started this business, and they said something. Well, we've always had problems, but we've always been super close, and it was just kind of like the the hump that broke the camel's back. And I don't talk about my business with them. I kind of stayed away. I don't see them a whole lot anymore. They're really negative, and they like the gossip and the family gossip. And I think it's just better that I stay at my house, 30 minutes away, and just keep to myself. I'll call and talk on holidays and that kind of thing. But if somebody's going to bring my day down, and like, I know what I'm capable of. Like, I know I've always done and worked really hard, and I'm not looking for validation from anybody else. And that's kind of how I feel about this. I don't need somebody to tell me that I'm doing a good job to know I'm doing a good job. The reason why I know I'm doing a good job is because I put in the work. I get my head in a good place, and I put in the work. I talk to my leaders when I need coaching. I get VIP one-on-one trainings, like, if I need to. But how to stay excited about your business. It's those goals. You got to write your goals down. So what was mine? 3-month goal, 6-month goal, and like your goals for the end of the month. So my goals right now, like, I don't really see me promoting to Double Diamond, but I want to help somebody else promote. So that's kind of what I'm looking to do. I'm also looking to complete my steps to success, because that is like my number one thing. I always want to complete those. I feel like that's like the bare minimum I should be doing. I would prefer to do it twice. That's actually written on my planner. And I want to do a 90-day push, because at the end of the year, I'm going to be a Double Diamond. and I would like to be charted for triple. Because triple, I know, ain't an easy game. I've heard it, whenever people try to give me scare stories, I don't really care about everybody's timeline. I know that it's possible, and my timeline is like, you guys can't compare. If you see other people promoting and you're not promoting, it's okay. It's not your season. You got to think about what season you're at in your business and what season you're at in your life. Like, right now I'm kind of going through my own planting season. It's not just in my business, it's in my life too. Like, I'm trying to grow and develop as a person, as a leader, in my faith. I'm trying to do all of these things just for me. And that's kind of how I get excited about my business. Like, I know I have these goals. So I write them down, and I remind myself to give myself grace. Like, that's on every single page. Give yourself grace. If you're working hard and you're getting frustrated and you're not seeing the results you want, and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing everything that they're telling me to do, what the F? Give yourself some grace. Have some faith. Just have some faith, and I'm telling you, just good things will happen. It's the vibe that you attract. And if you're telling yourself like, oh God, it's never going to happen, you're right. It's never going to happen. I've never promoted, I've never enrolled with that kind of mindset ever. So you gotta keep filling it up. So this challenge, I want to do this 3-month push. I haven't figured out exactly the rules of this challenge, so give me some time. This is just an idea I came up with yesterday, but maybe starting like June 1st, we'll do a 90-day push, and whoever wants to do this with me, just to give it their all. And I'm like I said, I want kind of people who will keep me accountable, because I feel like the best thing to keep yourself as a leader accountable is when your team's doing it and they see you doing it. And like, that's just it. Like, if I was going to be like, hey guys, I want you to post message and follow up and not do it myself, you think you're going to take me seriously? You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's all that this is. So who wants to increase your paycheck by $500 during the summer months, please message me, and we will we'll create this little group for us. And I really want the challenge though to be like, the prize is going to be good. The prize is going to be good. I want to save up for this. So, and it kind of depends on the person, like, I've got some guys on the team. I wouldn't give them like a basket full of like goodies, to be either pampered or like your kid. We can do like fun stuff like purses. I don't know. I would just figure we could play around with ideas, and I want to kind of go all in. Or whoever's doing this with me, like, maybe it's too bad. I wish everybody was local. I can just like do a big old meeting or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I will think of like the exact specifics, but it's going to be big. It's going to be big because it's going to be so long, and I know that you're working hard, and I want to reward you for that. And I'm not sure if I'm doing like a gold, silver, and kind of bronze thing, or if I'm doing like just one prize. I was thinking about doing more than one, like a runner-up thing or a group. I don't know. I got to figure it out. So lots and lots of stuff going on in my head, and I really am just excited. I have no idea what the future holds, but I know it's good stuff coming. I've been putting my all since, like I said, day one, and holding myself accountable since May, and I feel really, really good about it. I may not be enrolling the normal like 30 customers a month, but I'm okay with it. Like, I am at peace, I'm calm, and I know that this is a planning season, and I'm about to reap all the harvest, because whoever quits now, like, dumb. Like, so I see it all the time. I promoted in the winter months last year because I worked so hard during the summer. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. If you guys have any specific questions for me, let me know now. We have like 3 minutes left to this before it cuts me off. If you guys want to know how I'm posting, what I'm sending for messages, how my planner is being organized. But I'm pretty simple about my planner. just because like I need simple. So certain colors that just pop out to me. And then during follow-up Fridays, I go through each name and I check them off to know that I followed up with them. We should get together. I was thinking we should do like a, I don't know. We could always do like a one-on, like training or like a work thing. I've done that before. We've all met at like Starbucks. That'd be fun. Again, Starbucks is fun. Just go in there, sit on there. It's comfy and cozy. Or Target. I could live at Target, guys. Starbucks is life. I get something new every time I go there just to have fun and experiment. Oh man. You guys are my people. Target. I'm not even kidding you. That place takes my whole paycheck. It's so bad. I just went there tonight and bought a rug. I wasn't supposed to. Whatever. It's okay. It's fine. um, what else did I want to tell you guys? I have so much stuff written down too. Tell your story. Tell your story, guys. Okay? Like I got 2 minutes left and I want to tell you how important this is. Whether it's for the purpose of your business, you're going to save somebody. Somebody's waiting for you right now. Somebody is waiting for you to message them. Somebody's waiting to hear your live. Somebody's waiting to see your post. They need you. Okay? I've been really open about my story, about my past struggles and how I've overcome them and how this business has brought me light and how it's going to bring me even brighter lights. And people keep telling me and messaging me how I'm inspiring them and how I'm getting them to live the life of their dreams. And you guys, like that is so exciting. Like I can just cry talking about it because I didn't really expect that when I go and I mamble and I like make a fool out of myself on live because it's just me talking. It's just me talking and telling somebody what happened. Um, yes, yes, your life posts have been so good. Oh my God, so good. So you guys, I'm so proud. I'm really excited to like kick this 90-day push. My thing's about to end, so if I end just abruptly, I'm very sorry. But shoot me a message. Bye, guys.